Hello from Delhi Airport, Terminal 3. Today I'm going to be flying aboard Thai Airways Dreamliner from Delhi down to Bangkok in economy class. Hopefully this will be a good flight because I have had some terrible experiences on Thai from Delhi to anywhere. So let's see how it goes. It could be a hit or a miss. Delhi Airport is a royal mess today. It's the holiday season. The whole world is traveling and apparently they cannot cope with the large amount of passengers. The security officers are all rude and overworked, it seems, so be a little careful. I mean, give yourself a little extra time coming through Delhi in the holiday season, summers or winters, and you might want to be a little patient with them. They're crazy, too many people, way too many people. So yeah, that's about it. So I think should be seeing you on board soon. Hopefully doesn't get delayed. It's fogged out, as you can see behind me today. It's a bit of a dreary day, dreary season, winters. Yep, looking forward to this flight. See you on board.
Thai Airways feature a 9-abreast seating configuration aboard their Dreamliners in blocks of 3 seats. The seats are comfortably wide, well padded and offer a generous amount of legroom. They also feature a good amount of storage space, an adjustable headrest and a fairly comfortable footrest. My recommendation would be to take the window seats at the end of each economy cabin so that you can enjoy the recline of these seats without bothering the people behind you. Also, Thai Airways Dreamliners have personal air vents. More airlines, especially airlines like Thai Airways that keep their cabins very warm, need to keep these on their aircraft. They make for a much better flying experience.
Another place where Thai Airways usually shines is in their meal service, and this flight certainly did not disappoint. On this flight, Thai served an Indian vegetarian option with an add-on of chicken tikka for non-vegetarians. I found this to be a bit uncharacteristic of Thai Airways as they typically offer one local option and one Thai option, but in my experience this is a one-off and doesn't usually happen. Another disappointment is that Thai chooses to serve margarine instead of butter with their bread rolls. This is just a clear sign of blatant cost cutting, nothing else, and it's a little disappointing from such a premium carrier like Thai. Accompanying the meal service was a beverage service. I chose to take an apple juice.
Along with the main course, a lovely 3 slices of fresh fruit were provided. Finally, to round out Thai's attempt to Indianize their meal offering, there was what could be considered the rough approximation of a kheer served for dessert. Later, the flight attendant came around with a basket of warmed muffins. This is not something I've ever seen in any economy class before, and it seemed to be a bit of a holiday season thing. I refused saying I wasn't hungry, but the flight attendant said, "Consider it a little holiday gift from Thai Airways," and handed me one anyway. This really highlights the warmth of Thai Airways' service and was quite unexpected given that this was a packed and very busy flight. Thai is outfitted the newer aircraft, mostly the Dreamliners and A350s with internet. There are various packages ranging from $10 to $60, with a $60 pack offering by far the best value for heavy users as it has no data cap. This is only though of great value on longer flights, and I simply chose the $20 100 MB pack to live blog the flight and chat with a couple of friends. Speeds are decent, fluctuating from 3.5 to 10 Mbps, though over Indian airspace it never seemed to cross 4. I've said this for every economy flight review I've ever done and I'll say it again. Bring your own headphones. All airlines offer terrible headphones in economy and Thai is no better. Thai offers a decent, albeit slightly dated movie selection and has a varied TV selection with unfortunately only up to 5 or so episodes of each show. I personally prefer to use the music selection and have often discovered some great artists on board. One key issue that I faced though was that my remote control was stuck in the seat back pocket. This was just a one-off issue and is something that any of you watching will likely never face. The flight attendants serving this flight really must be commended on their ability to maintain such a clean lavatory on such a packed flight. Also, as a signature touch of Thai Airways, they placed a few orchids in the lavatory as well. Just as descent commenced, a video is played explaining the procedures at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi airport. This is very useful, especially for those who aren't frequent flyers, and I feel that airlines should follow this all over the world. This is truly helpful. Thai flight attendants are very warm and were quite friendly, taking their time to make conversations with passengers when they passed through the cabin. They were quick to respond to the call button and never turned up their nose to any requests. Further, in my experience as a reviewer, I have never been threatened with arrest from Thai immigration for filming on board. I'm looking at you, certain financially unstable Indian carrier. And the 787 offers a far better passenger experience than most of Thai's quite aged fleet. I wouldn't hesitate in taking this flight down to Bangkok again for any other reason than the awkward timing that eats into the most of your day. Overall, Thai, this was a great flight. Looking forward to the next one.